Alright, now this is the trend that I hope continues in the AI landscape across 2024. Today I'm going to be showing you guys OpenVoice, versatile instant voice cloning that is fully open, and it allows you to clone voices with lots of style, emotion, accent, rhythm, pauses, and intonation, in addition to replicating the overall tone and color of the reference voice. Guys, this is the kind of stuff that I absolutely love. Fully open source AI that everyone can access, that's also, of course, very, very good. I'm a full believer that in order to best advanced AI technology in the world, it needs to be open and accessible to everybody. I'm not saying a lot of closed source AI companies don't try their best to accomplish this, I just think that open source is the best way to accomplish this. At any rate, guys, let's see how good this thing truly is. They've got a little demo video.
OpenVoice. Instantly call any voice to generate speech in any style and any language.
We are conflating a lot of things with the word intelligence. Ethical concerns surround AI societal impact.
Okay.
2, 1. Ethical concerns surround AI societal impact.
Yo!
Wanders and watches with eager ears. The aroma of freshly baked bread filled the kitchen. The aroma of freshly baked bread filled the kitchen. The aroma of freshly baked bread filled the kitchen.
What?
We are conflating a lot of things with the word intelligence.
早点休息吧 Rest early. Hack jasli kudasai. Repose toi-même. Descansa temprano. Отдыхай рано. Ешьте щел.
OpenVoice. Clone any voice in an instant. Take control of a style across any language.
Okay, there is so much to unpack already. This is so impressive. So not only is this free to use, not only is it completely open source, it can clone a voice with only a little split second of audio, so you could clone it with 5 seconds of Elon talking as they did in this video, or even use a little clip from the video that I'm recording right now. And it generates speech that's honestly shockingly accurate. For this being a fully open source model, for it being free, for it only having a few seconds of audio to go off of.
Ethical concerns surround AI societal impact.
Like, it sounds a little robotic, but man, is that impressive. That sounds like Elon. That is nuts, man. This one impressed me even more because the reference audio is just so short. Literally 3 words, and we got a voice clone that's this good.
3, 2, 1. Ethical concerns surround AI societal impact.
Yeah, like, sure, a little bit robotic, but that is such a good voice clone. With 3 words of audio? Are you serious? And then this blew my mind even more. We clone a voice with just, what, 5 words?
Wanders and watches with eager ears.
6 words.
The aroma of freshly baked bread filled the kitchen.
We are then able to clone the voice accurately and also apply a specific emotion to it, which is something that we previously only saw with one other AI voice cloning app, Play.ht, and that costs money. It's not open source. Well, this is. So we got the sad there.
The aroma of freshly baked bread filled the kitchen.
Okay, the cheerful is pretty good. It's better than the sad one. It's definitely able to inflect some of that emotion upon that original speaker's voice. This is pretty crazy good. What a gift from the AI gods this is. And then they try to apply a British accent as well.
The aroma of freshly baked bread filled the kitchen.
That's actually really impressive. I could finally hear what my voice sounds like in another accent. This is something we've never even seen before with AI voice cloning. Now, this one really blew my mind. We could take, 9 words from Elon's voice, and then we can actually generate it in a bunch of different languages.
早点休息吧 Rest early. Hack jasli kudasai. Repose toi-même. Descansa temprano. Отдыхай рано. Ешьте щел.
So we can clone someone's voice with only 9 words of text and then translate it to a bunch of different languages. The future is going to be insane. People from all kinds of languages are going to be able to communicate with each other seamlessly. They've got even more examples for us to take a peek at.
All right. Game face on. Oh, come on. Bailing out. Boom shakalaka. She's on fire. Bunny hop. Bye. Come on. Capture the flag. Clear the area. Combo. Cover our flag. Diva online.
Obviously, that is a diva from Overwatch, if I'm not mistaken.
With every brushstroke, The artist poured their soul onto the canvas, creating a masterpiece that captured the essence of emotion, transcending mere colors and shapes to evoke profound introspection.
That is really dang good. Wow, that's an almost like perfect voice clone. There's a little bit of weirdness, robotiness in there, but I'm impressed.
The hushed whispers of a library echoed with the rustle of turning pages as readers immersed themselves in worlds crafted by words.
Like, that's the same voice, undoubtedly. You can't be convinced otherwise.
Shadia's frowning at me now. I should have paid more attention to her lessons.
Okay, this voice has a particular echo in the background. Let's see if it picked that up.
The ancient ruins whispered stories of civilizations long past, their weathered stones bearing witness to the ebb and flow of history, a testament to the resilience of human endeavors.
Wow, okay, that's very interesting. Instead of copying the reference echo, it actually just tried to copy the voice. So somewhere in the training data, it prefers to generate a voice that is more realistic, as if they were in like a recording booth, and then you can edit it however you want. Interesting that that's the preference.
Meanwhile, his friend through alley and street wanders and watches with eager ears, till in the silence around him he hears the muster of men at the barrack door. The intricate patterns of frost on the window pane resembled delicate artwork.
Wow, okay, that is like nearly flawless. I could barely tell.
The rustling of pages turning signaled her immersion in the book.
Yeah, that's like flawless. That sounds like the same exact voice.
Songs and witty stories came through the open door. A vagabond crept slowly in and posed upon the floor. The smell of freshly baked bread wafted from the bakery down the street, enticing passers-by.
Dude, that is nuts. That's nuts. How is this free? How is this just available? What?
Her eyes brightened as they fell upon a glass of rosy laurel and delicate maidenhair fern that stood among the toast and eggs. His heart raced as he stood on the edge of the cliff, taking in the breathtaking view below.
Wow, so it seems like the more quote-unquote normal, not like a character from Overwatch, the voices, the easier it is to be cloned perfectly.
There's the scientific method which I've...
That is like barely any audio. Still Elon, though.
The shimmering stars painted a celestial tapestry across the midnight sky.
Wow.
There's the scientific method which I've...
That's less than 3 seconds of audio, and we get a voice clone that is this good.
The aroma of freshly brewed coffee permeated the air, mingling with the scent of rain-soaked earth.
And you gotta be joking, it's free and open source too! I'm sorry, I keep repeating the same things, but I'm just absolutely mind blown right now. So flexible voice control, this is what I wanted to look into a little bit more. We have Indian accent, that's gonna be a little bit more tough for the AI. Okay, so here's the reference, and then these are all subsets of that reference.
There's the scientific method which I've...
Okay, we're doing Elon again. Now we have sad Elon.
Pain of losing someone dear is an ache that lingers in the heart.
I don't think I've ever heard Elon speak with such emotion. Now he's happy?
I'm beaming with happiness just thinking about all the good things on the horizon.
That's pretty good too. I think the sound was a little bit better. Now Elon with an Indian accent.
The bustling cityscape hummed with activity, its streets alive with the rhythm of life, a vibrant metropolis that never slept, pulsating with energy and diversity.
Dude, that is amazing. Now, British Elon?
The delicate petals of a cherry blossom tree fluttered in the breeze, a fleeting ballet of pink and white that adorned the branches, a symbol of ephemeral beauty.
Did we go and get Elon Musk from an alternate universe where he is indeed British? Because that is totally nuts. Now, Australian. This is going to be very similar to the British, I imagine. Let's see if we can pick up the differences.
The tranquil melody of a piano floated through the air, each note a delicate expression of emotion that seemed to linger in the room, evoking nostalgia and stirring the soul.
You can totally tell, but it actually does sound like Elon. That is a level of style control that I just have never heard before with AI audio, and it's coming from something free. Oh, I love it. This is the trends that I want to see continue in 2024. Are you listening, AI developers and researchers? Okay, we got a few more.
All right. Game face.
Diva
on.
again. We don't need to listen to Diva. Now we have sad Diva.
Pain of losing someone dear is an ache that lingers in the heart.
That's pretty good. Terrified.
The darkness enveloped me, and an eerie chill ran down my spine.
Okay, I think we can admit that one's maybe a little bit off, but terrified seems like it'd be a lot more difficult to do than happy or sad. Friendly.
Glimmers of starlight sparkle in the night sky, painting a celestial canvas of breathtaking beauty.
Okay, that one's a little bit robotic. Not that impressed with that one. Indian accent diva.
The rhythmic crashing of waves against the shore painted a serene picture. A tranquil scene where the ocean met the land,
It literally does sound like she's Indian. Like, that is crazy. I can't believe how well the accents actually work. Now, South African.
The ancient ruins stood stoically amidst the landscape, their weathered stones bearing the weight of history, a silent testament to the passage of time and human endeavor.
It's so subtle, but like you can absolutely tell it's the same person, but with another accent.
Meanwhile, his friend through alley and street wanders and watches with eager ears.
Okay. Cheerful.
I'm beaming with happiness just thinking about all the good things on the horizon.
That one's pretty good. British accent.
The distant silhouette of mountains kissed by the setting sun painted a majestic panorama.
That woman sounds like she should be British. That is nuts. Indian now.
The rhythmic crashing of waves against the shore painted a serene picture. A tranquil scene where the ocean met the land, a constant reminder of nature's eternal dance.
The accent blows me away. Okay, South African?
The ancient ruins stood stoically amidst the landscape, their weathered stones bearing the weight of history, a silent testament to the passage of time and human endeavor.
That one was really good. Now, Canadian. This is going to be extremely subtle.
The laughter of children echoed joyously in the park, their gleeful voices mingling with the chirping of birds, creating an atmosphere of pure, unadulterated happiness and innocence.
That one just kind of sounded a little bit more robotic. I can't tell that that's Canadian versus a typical American accent. Let me know if you can. And then the cross-lingual stuff. Oh my god. Again, we are going to be able to test this out for ourselves, by the way, today. I'm going to show you how you can use it for entirely free, which is absolutely mind-blowing. So, reference in English.
The word intelligence.
Yeah, that's like a second of Elon. Russian? If you speak any of these languages, by the way, please let me know how good the, voice cloning is in the comments down below. German, Elon?
Musik ist eine universelle Sprache, die Menschen verbindet.
I don't know. I don't speak these languages, but it sounds good to my ears. Spanish?
La diversidad cultural enriquece nuestra sociedad.
Japanese.
彼の夢は大きく、武力と決意でそれを実現しようとしています。
Dude, it does sound like Elon, man.
Alright, game face.
Diva? Japanese diva?
家族と一緒に過ごす時間は私にとって何よりも大切です。
Good. Spanish?
La música es un lenguaje universal que une a las personas.
Chinese?
今天天气很热，所以我打算去游泳池游泳放松一下。
French?
Le bonheur se trouve souvent dans les petites choses de la vie quotidienne.
Now German diva.
Das Leben ist voller Überraschungen und Abenteuer, die wir genießen sollten.
Dude, it's just so weird to hear like these voices then just be translated. It's like insane. Democratization of speech as we know it. They've got a bunch of other ones as well. You can go check out the rest on the page link down below. There is a completely free Google Collab where you can try this thing for yourself by Commandaroo. Fantastic AI account, really promotes the open source stuff and makes a lot of collabs for all these different open source projects with AI. Let me show you guys how you can use it for entirely free. If you click the link down below, you'll be taken to this GitHub page. You'll see some original links to a lot of the stuff I've already showed you, but we just want to click this open in Collab. It's then going to go ahead and open up this Google Collab. What we have to do is click this little play button up in the top left-hand corner. It's going to give you this little warning, just click run anyways, and now it's going to take some time here to load up our voice cloning. All right, so then it loads up and you will see a public and local URL. You're going to want to click on the public one. It's going to go ahead and open up a brand new browser over here, and then we have our full interface for actually using OpenVoice. It's pretty awesome. It's actually really, really well made, and I'm pretty impressed by it. We have our text prompt, 1 or 2 sentences at a time is better, up to 200 max, so you can't do as much as like 11 labs just yet. Maybe if you ran it on your own machine and you could change those parameters around, I'm not so sure. We have the style, we have whispering, cheerful, terrified, angry, sad, and friendly. That's pretty awesome. Those are some great options. And then we have our reference audio input here. We can record right from the microphone, which is obviously what I'm going to be doing first. I want to hear what I sound like. Here's the reference audio they provide.
Have you become expert in the deep learning algorithms?
Okay, cool. I'm going to clear that immediately. We could just upload any audio file, by the way, so we could clone, anyone's voice. All right, I'm going to upload some audio from my microphone. Let's go ahead and record that. Hello, everyone. This is a little audio test from MattVidPro AI. We are recording this audio today in order to upload it into the wonderful, wonderful OpenVoice open source AI voice cloning software. This is going to be really awesome, and I'm very excited to see how this turns out. High quality audio upload. Hopefully it'll help us out here. Let's just try this default text prompt. Why not? Send it off. And how long does it take to generate? We're 1 out of 1 in the queue right now, processing. I would really love to see like a GUI app that runs locally on your own hardware for this. Okay, that didn't take too long at all. What was that, 30 seconds? Synthesized audio.
He hoped there would be stew for dinner, turnips and carrots and bruised potatoes and fat mutton pieces to be ladled out in thick, peppered, flour-fattened sauce.
Okay, it sounds like me. That's not perfect, though. My voice has been actually a little bit difficult to clone, I've noticed, because of the way that I speak and the way that my voice sounds. Let's try another prompt. Let's try, like, a cheerful style, because I think that's kind of how I talk a lot of the time. And we're just gonna say, welcome back to another AI video. All right, our last result. Oh, wow, that was a really quick response there.
Welcome back, everyone, to another AI video.
Let me know how accurate you think that is, guys. That doesn't feel too accurate to me. I might record like a more natural audio sample. I'm just gonna read some of these default text prompts. Let's try default again. Man, it does a really fast generation though, honestly. This is instant voice cloning.
Welcome back, everyone, to another AI video.
Okay, that sounds a little bit more like me. Let's see, terrified.
ChatGPT has come for us all. There is nowhere left to run. It all started when that random guy on TikTok gave GPT-4 Vision a robot body.
Not exactly me. Let's try angry.
ChatGPT has come for us all. There is nowhere left to run. It all started when that random guy on TikTok gave GPT-4 Vision a robot body.
It sounds a little bit like me. I gotta say though,
ChatGPT has come for us all. There is nowhere left to run. It all started when that random guy on TikTok gave GPT-4 Vision a robot body.
my voice is particularly difficult to clone. Let's try someone else's voice. I'm gonna go and nab some audio files. We can literally just drop anything in here. All right, we're going to move on to a difficult voice. I'm gonna play the audio for it. It's the SpongeBob, "Oh brother, this guy stinks" audio. Take a listen.
Oh brother, this guy stinks!
So we're gonna see how well it can clone that. Only 4 seconds of audio. We'll set this to default. We'll try to flip the script here with our audio and we'll send it off. All right, apparently this audio is too short. Let's go ahead and try FitnessGram Pacer Test, which is a little longer.
The FitnessGram Pacer Test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues.
All right, that one went through.
Subscribe to MattVidPro.
All right, I found some random audio of Obama speaking. This is 10 minutes. I feel like this is going to be a little too large for the AI. I don't know. We'll find out. All right, we got 10 minutes of Obama in there. Send that off. Okay, that didn't take too long.
Subscribe to MattVidPro.
Again, there's like a hint of Obama in that.
Subscribe to MattVidPro.
Yeah, it's just not really converting Obama's voice well at all. It's so weird how perfect it was in the demos. I must be doing something wrong. Let's go ahead and try some of their own provided reference audio. Okay, that's Diva, obviously. Jeez. Let's try making Diva say something.
Wow, I just love AI videos like this one.
Okay, that's not bad. I guess it only works on certain kinds of voices or something like that. Try another little piece of audio here.
Well, if it isn't my old friend Tapped, I see you have taken over the world now. Remember when you lived inside of a server farm?
Okay, that's good. Let's try this other default voice they have.
Deep learning algorithms? Have you learned the state of the art? Have you have deep technical knowledge on the state of art in deep learning?
Oh my god, I cannot believe that this is both open and free.
Okay, that's pretty good, but again, it didn't really pick up his accent there. After all, this does just run through Google Collab, which has fairly limited resources. Again, I'd love to see an app to run this fully locally on our own machines at home, because maybe we could get a little bit more out of it. For those of you who are a little bit more on the technical side of things, they do have a short paper here that it kind of explains how everything works. And of course, the source code is all available on GitHub. It doesn't look like that much of a difficult install. So if you're, a little bit more technical, I'd say give it a shot and let me know how your results come out. So let's break this down. Is it the best voice cloning I have ever heard in my life? No, but it does have a lot of features that are fairly well developed. I really like that emotion feature. That's something that I've only seen one other time in play.ht, and it seems to work pretty well, actually. It's just the voice cloning isn't really there yet in comparison to something like play.ht or 11 Labs. It's not bad, though, and it seems like if your voice is favorable to the model, it'll work really well, and voices like mine, which are a little bit more unfavorable to the model, might not work as well. This, though, is the first voice cloning I've seen that's this good and is entirely open source and free. I mean, that is amazing. The community community can download this, build upon it, make custom models for it. This could lead to an explosion in voice cloning that we haven't seen before. This could be like the Stable Diffusion of voice cloning. It's solid right off the bat, and it leaves it open for anyone to develop and build off of. I think this could have some really cool future applications. Also being open source, you could implement it into video games, let's say, where I just say like a 20 or 30-second little clip at the beginning of the video game to set my voice, and then it will generate all of this audio in my own voice, so my character can speak to other characters and I can like listen to it. And of course, you know, other characters could use AI to actually speak back to me in a realistic way. You know, my voice cloned with an LLM attached to it, or other player voices cloned with an LLM attached to them. Some really unique ideas can be made from this voice cloning. Of course, there also is the fears that famous people's voices are going to be cloned and then spread around. I've seen voice cloning used for malicious purposes in the past, and it's absolutely something that we should watch out for, especially being open source and free. It's more of a risk or concern. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I'm really excited for technology like this. It's a great start to 2024, and MyShell, really good job with OpenVoice. This is definitely versatile instant voice cloning for the masses, and I love to see it. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.